funny man. What? Hey. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's #1 funny man, Rodney.
Party people, it's your boy RP, Rodney Perry. This is Rodney Perry Live. We're live every single day, always cracking, always. And you know what? One of the things I want to bring to the show is new people, man. You know, so I got friends all over the country, Compton, Cairo, Frisco, to Maine, and we're gonna be actively seeking out some new folks that y'all ain't never seen before. Oh snap! Greg T in the building. What's up, Greg? Greg, you got to come on the coast with your boy. Victor Marshall, what's up? Princess Riri in the place to BB. One of our favorite humans, Andromeda. Mad Lover, John Hall, I see you. Granny Wowzers in the building. Wow, thank you guys for tuning in. Super ready for this show today. Great show last night. Stopped by the Cats Cafe. That's the spot here in Atlanta where we work out, where we get our joke on a Tuesday night. You know, I realized, man, I haven't been taking the time out to get to know the young comics. But like I tell them, if I ain't seen your ass work, I probably have not taken the time to keep your name in my head. You know, my brain is like an old hard drive. I can't be bogging it down with people that that's gonna be motherfucking, you know, just stopping by the comedy world. Good morning, Granny Wowzers. Johnny Hall in the place to be. Ladies and gentlemen, my co-host for today, one of Chicago's finest. Had the pleasure of doing a great sketch with her for Comedy Hype. I mean, that's a lie. Not Comedy Hype. Creative Hustle. Ladies and gentlemen, comedian Lyssa Laird, Chi-Town's own.
Hey!
Lyssa, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Now, you spell your name Lyssa.
Yes.
Now, is that a stage name or is that mama just was creative?
So that is my stage name. However, I just took off part of my real name. So my mama was creative. Both.
Can you say what your real name is?
You know what? Because I love you, Rodney. Yes. My real name is Lyssa.
I like Lyssa. So it's spelled with the Lyssa.
Yes. So it's Delyssa.
I like that.
Really?
I like Lyssa.
Oh my goodness. Since I was a kid, I used to be like, oh my
I mean,
goodness,
there's Lyssas everywhere. And then I'm probably going to misspell Lyssa if I don't see it on a sheet of paper.
Yes. And then it's so funny because then everybody, when they see it spelled, it's like, hey, Liza. I'll be like,
Liza? Okay.
Yes.
Anyway, first of all, let's talk about it. You have a couple of dope shows in Chicago.
Yes.
Is it lingerie and comedy? Like, what is it? Are y'all naked? What's going on?
So we're not naked. So what I do is it's called Sex in Shy City. And it is a body positivity show. So I ask all my comics to come and do it in lingerie or like pajamas, whatever.
Are dudes wearing like silk boxers? What's going on?
Yes, I have had dudes come in tighty whities. I have had guys come in silk boxers. I have had, my favorite was Michi Hall. Michi came in a candy thong. It was great.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. But he couldn't like wear it because the string started popping, so it was Smarties everywhere. Yeah, it was great. It was a good time.
Way to go, Michi Hall. Get out of here. I tell you what I don't want to see is Michi's ass.
No one did. So, luckily, he just did the D'Angelo and just had his pants up like his hips a bit. So we got like a little man fupa. It was great.
Wow.
Yep.
I think a fupa is I don't know.
See?
I guess that you would have to
See?
call
Yes,
it a
you
man.
can.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. You can fix it.
How about that? You're just so funny to me, man. I'm a fan of your comedy, and I'm glad you were able to come on this morning. Where were you headed? Because I just hit you out the blue.
So I was coming from the gym. I'm actually at the gas station. I'm gonna take you guys with me as I remove the pump.
I love it. This is like live TV.
Because you don't want to be the chunky comic, and I'm trying to get this summer body, and I'm like a few months behind. So
what's your goal? What's your goal weight?
So my goal weight is honestly a healthy 180, but toned.
Okay, now let me show you this because we asked the question today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to show you this picture. Hold on, let me get to it. God dang, where is it? Oh, no, here she go. Is this fit? Well, is she fine or fat?
She fine. She just got big chi-chis.
No, Lyssa, you have big chi-chis. This is disrespectful.
It's not disrespectful. They huge.
Like this is the thing. So I think you look great.
Thank you.
Why lose X amount of pounds?
Okay, so for me, honestly, and it has a lot to do with just the way I view myself, but also to set myself aside. So it's like there are cute, chunky comics and there are really thin comics. I just want to be built, So
Right.
I just want to be toned because
now let me jump in there, Lyssa. You live in Chicago,
yes.
and dudes like a woman with some meat on their bones.
I'm not gonna have less meat. I'm just gonna be, thick and trim.
All right. I just be worried. Y'all be getting too skinny, man. Don't Lyssa, take it easy. Don't get all skinny up.
But see, I lift weights, so I'm not gonna be skinny. I'm just gonna be, built. Like I won't have a fupa, but these chi-chis gonna be the same, and I'm still gonna be thick in the hips.
You gonna lose some of that though.
Yeah, but it's gonna be toned and put together well.
All right. You know what? I'm trying to do the same thing, so I'm not tripping.
See?
I get it.
Come on.
And it's something to be said for being healthy and taking some of this weight off your frame, like your legs, your knees, your ankles. It really matters.
And you feel better.
Yeah. Hold on. What is she talking about? Yeah. Oh, okay. Hold on. 2 seconds. Let me do this. Boom. Thought I did that already. Anyway, my name is Rodney Perry. You're tuning in to Rodney Perry Live. My co-host for today, Ms. Lyssa Laird out of Chicago, Illinois. Fabulous comedian. Oh, let's play this. There's a snippet of you and I in this thing.
Oh, that's so funny.
A funny. I wish I had the other sketch we did, the side chick sketch.
Oh, that's my favorite.
That is so funny, and you just really killed it, ladies and gentlemen. It's out there on Tubi right now. It's Creative Hustle. Check it out.
All right, let's get through these puss-ass jokes and get out of here. All right?
See, a creative's job is to be fearless and to express their truth through their art form. We are not responsible for your damn feelings. It's okay for people to not agree with someone's artistry, and it's okay to be offended. At the end of the day, none of that shit's going to kill you. I promise.
Chicago means so we need to damn, I feel like I'm at the Apollo. This is crazy.
Hey, my friend Lyssa Laird is with us today. My name is Rodney Perry. And joining us I got a chance to watch this lady last night, and hopefully I'll be introducing you guys. I don't know if y'all might already know each other. You know, the comedy community is small. Welcome to the show, Miss Nicole Blue. Nicole.
Hey,
Ooh,
good
turn your
morning.
phone sideways if you can, Miss Nicole.
Sideways.
There you go. Put that whole thing. We got to see your whole face. Nicole Blue is in the building. All right, ladies. Nicole Blue, first of all, how are you? You're the quintessential host of everything here in Atlanta. Lyssa Laird has a show in Chicago. You need to do the show here.
It would be dope. I'm trying to get people to do it everywhere because I feel like everybody should be,
So
or at least see
tell
it.
Nicole about the show because she may not know.
So it's called Sex and Shot City. And what we do is I have all my comics do the comedy show in lingerie. So men and women are on the show and they all do it in lingerie. I started doing this at a smaller venue like years ago and it went over well. Everybody was just surprised and shocked because they was like, what is happening right now? But it's always a great shock to see people. And for me, it's taking away the awkwardness of being sexy because you can be sexy and still be funny. So when you take away that awkwardness of it all, it's just now it's just jokes. So it's like for the audience, like, are you mature enough to handle, people being in your face just out here like this? And then for the comics, are you funny? Because I'm like, after you got a pretty face and big tits, do you have material?
Wow.
How about that? Hey, I think the whole idea, the angle of body positivity is really dope too. Have y'all been able to get any press in Chicago in the Sun Times, any of the papers or anything?
So it's just picking up momentum, honestly. So it was picked up by Laugh Factory, which was super dope for me. I was like super surprised when they asked me to do the show. So shout out to Curtis for that, for at least giving me a shot. And it was so like people love the show. Every month, it's always the audience is getting bigger and bigger, and the comics they like so excited. So I'm like, it's only a matter of time before people be like, oh no, this is something that we need to see.
So we trying to get Nicole Blue naked. What do we got to do?
Boy,
Listen, let's put it together.
I don't know if you can pay me enough money to have me on stage this little fupa out. I don't know how y'all think that's gonna happen.
Baby, listen. I had Blair Christian on last month. She is pregnant, and it was great. We had a time, okay?
Oh, wow.
It was a time.
Again? Didn't Blair just have a baby 2 days ago?
Sure did.
Just popping them out.
I am not mad. I'm a big fan of black folks building families, man.
She dancing them babies out.
And he is pop locking them, dropping them babies, baby.
Exactly.
Hey, they love it. Sidney McCurdy says, wow, that's brilliant. Well done.
Yes, thank you.
I love the idea of it. Has anybody pushed back, Lyssa, like, yo, man, I'm not doing this show,
I have had comics who, like, in the beginning, what they would do is they would be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do the show, and then when it comes time for them to go on stage, they'd be like, oh man, I forgot. Shoot, I ain't really think it was like that. I'm like, it's just like that, so I won't pay you because I'm like, this is the show and you messing up my brand. So wow. I won't pay the comics. Like, you can go up if you just want to tell your jokes and be heard, that's fine. But you won't be paid because that's not, what I'm saying, that's not what I asked you to do. And I make sure comics know. I either want you in like pajamas, lingerie or something similar. I'm like, shoot. I'm like, ladies, if you don't feel that comfortable and you want to come in a muumuu, you make sure it's a sexy muumuu. You know what I'm saying? Make it funny or fun. You know what I'm saying? But just don't disregard everything that I'm asking you to do. So yeah, I have had, and it's usually the men. I have had women who be like, man, is this okay? And it's more so like cute and then more than sexy. And I'm cool with that.
I'm taking all this stuff off. Hold on.
Let's go.
I get,
Rodney, I know you trying to get naked.
Hey, let me tell you something. Back in my day, when I was out there in them streets, Blue.
Let me find you out there on this Freaknik documentary.
I ain't gonna be on the Freaknik doc.
Rodney, right in the back with a black and mild.
Let me tell y'all something. Back in the day,
thank you, please.
If I go to a woman's house and she leave out the room and come back, I'm gonna be naked.
Oh Lord.
You just better make sure you at the right house because you know that old joke that talk about the coworker who nobody celebrated his birthday and then the boss
Yes.
had invited him out to lunch and he got naked on her couch and everybody popped out and said surprise. You better
Yep,
make
Hey,
sure
and the
you get
wife was
naked at the
there.
right house.
hey, why y'all
Okay.
bullshitting? I got a story like that. So,
Oh Lord.
okay, it's Ladies' Day here on Rodney Perry Live. Somebody that's probably willing to get naked too. We call her Christine the Cougar.
Oh Lord.
She's in New York City. We're gonna take Lyssa Laird's show nationwide in one day. We're gonna talk about it, we're gonna figure it out.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Christine, welcome to the show.
I could be your liaison for New York. I'm here to get naked.
Oh my God.
It is
Hey
not
Christine,
naked.
long
It's
time no
body
see, girl.
positivity. Okay, wait. First of all, stop bouncing.
Long
It's
time
body
no see,
positivity,
Christine.
and it's lingerie. It's really classy and sexy and all that good
Yes,
stuff.
yes,
I'm here
it is
for it.
super
I
fun.
was listening. I was listening, and I'm
And
here
you
for
know
it. I
what?
love it.
Thank you. And the fun part is the audience, they be getting involved too. So I'll give different prizes like t-shirts or a free drink. And sometimes I'll make baskets and I'll give them away to people who flash. And I have had women run to the stage to flash me for a prize. And I'm like, bro, all I'm got is a
Hold
t-shirt
on.
that
When
I
you say
made.
flash, you mean like show their breasts?
Yeah, they be like, I be like, you know, how comfortable. I'm like, I want to take it all away. Like, I want the audience to have fun, and I want them to know, like, it's okay to be who you are. If you came out to have fun, like, you know what I'm saying, and you just want to be you without being judged, this is that show, you know. And
Wow.
by the
Wow.
time I'm done hosting, before I bring up my first comic, I be like, all right, let me see where y'all at. And I do an audience vibe check, and they be woo. I be like, all right, cool. I be like, first person to flash me, get my first prize. And Lord, them ladies be in there like, shut
Titties is out.
They be like, give me my beads.
Wow. I love it.
Wow.
Hey, I'm Rodney Perry. Tune in to Rodney Perry Live. The ladies are in the building today. Lyssa Laird, Chi-Town's finest, right here in Atlanta. Nicole Blue is absolutely becoming a go-to host, all things Atlanta. You can check her out this Thursday and Saturday at the Monticello's, which
How
is
about it?
like the hottest room in Atlanta right now.
How about it?
And you kill it as a host. Like I'm walking up, I'll be like, okay, Blue hosting, it's gonna be a good show.
I appreciate that. You know, I got to keep the crowd going. You feel me?
I'm not mad at that. And my friend Christine the Cougar, who jumped off the ledge a year ago and some change, and she's like, Rodney, I'm getting out of this job. And she did a thing I encourage people all the time, don't quit, get fired. Christine got fired the fuck out of
Get
and
fired.
been really doing her
I'll help you out.
thizzle in this comedy game. I'm so proud of her. Well done, Christine.
Thank you. I'm still struggling though.
We all struggling.
My car's
We
on
all
hard
under
right
construction.
now. Yeah, we under construction. But you know what? Mark Gregory has this T-shirt that says "I'm not broke. I'm just between blessings." So like,
How
I
about
just
it?
feel like
Amen.
I just feel like I'm not necessarily broke. I'm spiritually full, but I'm just between blessings right now.
How about
Yeah.
it?
And you're always on the way to your next thing. Like every goal opens the door to another set of goals. All right, guys, here we go. Some of the hot topics of the day. Ariana Grande addresses concerns about her body. Health can look different. I mean, we're talking about body positivity today. How about this? Ariana Grande look poor as hell. I'm of the mindset, and y'all tell me what y'all think. Fat people look healthier than skinny people. I don't care. Lyssa, what you think?
Healthy people look healthy, Rodney. Healthy people look healthy. Like, now, what I will say is, baby do look like she need a chicken or something. Like, something is definitely, I'm like, okay, now, Ariana. I feel you, because she never was a huge woman. You know what I'm saying? She never was big, but now I'm like, all right.
She look poor as hell now.
We need to feed you. Or like,
Nicole Blue, did you find her? Ariana Grande, I know you on the internet. Hey,
Yeah.
let me, Blue. Am I tripping?
Listen here.
But
I
I
done
think
been
fat
big.
people look healthier than skinny people.
I'm gonna say this. I done been big, I done been small, and I was a fitness instructor for well over 10 years. And I'm gonna tell you this: everybody don't need to lose weight, and everybody who go to the gym don't go there to lose weight. Some people go to de-stress, get away from their family, get away from them
Mm.
kids, all that stuff. But everybody don't need to lose weight. You know, I realized when I got down to my smallest, I looked like a strong crackhead. Like somebody should have told me something. I had to
Yeah.
put some weight back on. I lost my ass, lost my titties, I lost everything. I had to get that
Yeah.
stuff back. You know, I didn't
I
even look
feel
like
you, because when I
myself.
got small, I looked like a pit bull puppy. You right?
Come on now.
Y'all stupid. Christine.
No, but that's true. That's true.
I
So
was looking like
Christine.
a lollipop. I had a big head and a small body. It just didn't go right.
Now, what
It
you
don't-
can't lose, Christine, is head weight.
So
Right.
this is a fact. This is a fact. They're right about that because I was 250 pounds. I went down to 150. At 150, I was a straight crackhead, no ass,
Straight.
no titties. Like I'm
Straight.
good at 170, 180. I'm at 180 right now. I could stand to go down to 160, but like I'm comfortable, like right around this area, right here.
You have to
'cause I
find
still
your
got it.
comfort weight. You have to find that weight that suits you, because whether you talk about big or small, Lisa hit it right. Healthy is the key. Okay, because I done been big, I done been small, but I'm still was healthy at the end of the day. And this
Right.
is what's comfortable for me. You know what I'm saying? Little something in the back, something in the front, and keep it moving.
Tell me
I
this,
had
tell me this,
somebody tell me
ladies.
when I was
Like,
small, they told me my face looked sculpted, like I was so,
Chiseled.
chiseled. That's the word. Yeah, I don't like
Wow.
that. I was looking manly.
How hard do you guys work on? I mean, do you tamp down your sexy as a comedian, or do you accentuate it?
I'm
was
naturally
told
a
to
tomboy, so I don't know. I
You
feel
be
more
looking cute on
comfortable.
stage though, Blue.
I do. I have my moments, but a lot of
All right,
times I'm good
Christine,
with a button down shirt.
what do you think? What's your thoughts? Do you lean into your sexy, or do you play it as a female comedian?
So I tapped down. I was told to tap down my sexy. I was told not to dress a certain way. That's what I was told. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be who I am because I'm a woman of a certain age. I embrace my sexuality. I talk about my sexuality on stage, and it was also suggested to me to look the part. And the part is I dress how I dress. I put on that sexy dress that fits my form right. You can see my ass, you can see everything. But I'm tasteful.
I had a comedian well known in the industry tell me I needed to look more fuckable on stage.
Ooh.
I was like, wow,
Male or female? Male or female?
I'm sure it
female.
was a man. Ooh.
Now, I will say this. I will say this. They say that people in the audience should, for men, that women in the audience should wanna give you some vagina. You
You don't
know,
want to do that because I'm funny.
Right. So for me personally, it took me a very long time to find my sexy and find out who I was. And I attribute a lot of that to comedy. And so if I feel like I want to be a cute tomboy on stage, I'm gonna be a cute tomboy on stage. If I feel like I want to be sexy as hell on stage, I'm coming like a bad bitch. And I'm like, that's what. Oh, can I say bitch? I said it twice.
too late. We already said it is good.
Okay, sorry. But I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be a bad bee up there. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna take that away from me, because what you're gonna hear is hilarious. So that's not gonna take away or add to anything. So if I felt like today I woke up and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give them these titties and these fupa, and they're gonna see some of these thighs and these calves and these heels, then I'm gonna work that thing. But it shouldn't matter, because y'all not gonna go up there looking like bums.
Right.
I see a lot of male comedians come in what I call the comedy uniform. They sing t-shirt and jeans. I'd be like,
oh yes.
I mean, this is my thing. I think we should always have a vibe, whatever that thing is. Like, like when I was coming up, we all wore suits, right? That was the uniform of the day, and the conventional wisdom was that women were to not look good. Like, you had to downplay that, and not necessarily for us as your peers, but for women in the audience. But I think everybody is more tolerant and are looking for women to be fly, slay.
But how about this? I think also
I mean, look at them now. Look at
region.
Samora and Monique.
Right. I think it's regional too. Like I started comedy in the Bay Area. We dressed. every comedian in the Bay, we dressed. We was suited. I wore a dress. I wore heels on stage almost every show. I moved out here to Atlanta. Everybody's so comfortable and chill.
Regular.
And I done brought my stuff down. Like occasionally I dress up, but for the most part, I fit the atmosphere of where we at. Everybody don't dress up like that out here.
Let
in
me
Atlanta
ask
like
y'all
they do
this,
in the Bay.
Lyssa. Do people appreciate it when you do dress up nice?
Yeah, they love it. Like for me personally, I feel like you should put your best foot forward because you never know who's watching in the audience. And if I come out looking crazy, then it's like, all right, you know.
But you never
when
gonna look crazy, even when you dress down.
I'm not doing it. I'm gonna be together. You know what I'm saying? And when I'm like cute, I do get a lot more responses like, oh my God, you're gorgeous. Oh. You know what I'm saying? So I make sure I keep myself on the up and up. My head is always shaved. And if it's not shaved, I put on a wig. You know, and I smell nice. My boobs is up. I make sure the girls is lifted. You know what I'm saying? I'll be straight.
Speaking of straight, ladies, we always talk about guys hitting on y'all, but girls are aggressive nowadays. Christina.
You ain't never lied.
Christina, are girls hollering at you?
Let me tell you something.
Is.
Let me tell you something. You know, being that I'm on this content creator viral thing, I get both ends of the spectrum. So I had a young female comedian walk up to me talking about, "Ooh, I just want to lick that cougar." I'm like, what?
Oh.
And then she like, "I want you to introduce me to some of your other friends." I said, "Girl, I hope you're not talking to everybody like that, getting on stage trying to be a comedian, because you are going to get ran through."
Okay.
Because if I was down
like
to get licked,
listen,
if I was down to get licked still, because there was a time when I did try the lady pawn, I would be like, "Hey, sis."
You could be a pillow princess.
Oh God.
Okay.
Lyssa, you got the short haircut, cute face, little nose ring. I mean, a girl's hollering?
She froze.
She froze right on the question.
She like,
Blue, you look like you'll punch somebody in the face if they come at you the wrong way.
Absolutely not. I mean, I like it. I think it's flattering.
I do too. I'm not mad.
Okay, did you hear me, Lyssa? It seemed like you're back.
Yeah, am I back?
Yeah, you're back. You probably went into a bad area. Are you on Wi-Fi?
Oh yeah. No.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what something's going on. I tell you what. Let's take a break. And we'll come back and have more of this great conversation with these wildly funny ladies in the building. They're gorgeous, they're funny, and they're fucking naked sometimes. I love it. I'm going to Lisa Larry's show in Chicago, and I'm motherfucking. I ain't wearing no damn Speedo, but motherfucker, I'm gonna let my nuts hang. All right, y'all. It's Rodney Perry. You're tuned in to Rodney Perry Live. We'll be right back with more show, man. This is shaping up to be something. Where's my buttons? Oh, there it is. I got a video for y'all when y'all come back too. Stay right there. Boom.
I'm an actor in an ad that was given 12 seconds to remind you that if you're high, just don't drive. Because if you feel different, you drive different. It's illegal to drive high everywhere anyway.
FYI.
What are you doing?
FYI. It's she, her, hers. And you're lucky. You're lucky I'm not trying to be a man. Because if I was, I'd be much better than you are. I listen to women. I respect them. I mean, and most importantly, my shit, it don't go down.
Say what now?
Hey, y'all. It's Rodney Perry. Tuned in to Rodney Perry Live. The little homie is a little lady.
I see that.
She said her thing don't go down.
That part.
First of all, that's probably because she traded it in for no nipples. Like, ma'am, sir.
You better get some nipples tattooed on you or something.
I'm like, how you just walking around here bumping your chest with no nipples? When I seen that video, I said, Lord,
Who somebody said she got an autopsy chest?
Wow.
I forgot who. I don't know if it was Ballhead Phil. Somebody said, "Excuse me, you walking right here with this autopsy test talking about you."
Girl, I'm saying, I looked at that video. I said, why is they like this?
That was the funniest thing I heard. I heard that yesterday.
Oh my God.
Hey, but you know, we live in an era where people are really fluid sexually. You know, women are seen to be more tolerant than men. What's y'all? How do y'all feel about the trans community? To me, if I was a woman, I would be pissed.
See, my thing is, why compare? Why compare?
Why?
Why do you have to compare yourself like into a man? You're
Right.
claiming you are who you are. No one's saying that women that like men don't feel that they're not completing us. Don't feel that they're not satisfying us. We don't feel that. Like I've done both. Like I was bi-curious at one point, and I find myself happy with a man. I don't want to be with a woman. I'm like Monique. I just don't want to lick it. But I don't understand why they have to compare. You know, you are who you are.
It wasn't a comparison.
Yeah,
it's not. It's weird. Like
But
for me,
also,
I guess
I really
it's
don't care
strange.
what you're doing. I don't care enough. I just don't care
That's the
enough.
one.
How about that,
That's the
Lyssa?
one.
What was you
How about
saying?
it?
What was you gonna say?
For me, it's honestly like old school, how it was. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you gay, you gay. If you straight, you straight. You bi, whatever. You trans, okay, that's fine. But it just doesn't make me a difference because what you do in your bedroom has nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying?
But
It's
it's
like,
not.
if
It's
it
not
don't
just
concern
bedroom. We're
you,
talking about. We're talking about our kids. We're talking about athletics. We're talking about. You know, a lot. There's other implications that come into play. It's not. If it was confined to the bedroom, it would be a non-issue for me.
I think it's unfair that they're trying to push themselves into women's sports. Like we classify ourselves as birth, as men and male or female, and who you choose to love and how you try to change your identity, that's fine. But if you're in a competition sport and you're changing your gender because you want to, you're still physically not a woman. And I think it's unfair to put yourself in a women's sports category when you were genetically born a male because you're a little bit stronger. Your body makeup is different still, regardless if you change sexually or not. You know what I mean?
I think the latest thing that bothered me hearing is them trying to take away the word woman from us and call us what?
Yes.
Baby making machines. I don't know what was the new term.
Wait a minute.
Yes, they got a new term they came out with talking about not so that it's an inclusive term to include the males who want to be identified as female too. So now you have a difference of women who was born as females who can produce a child versus a man who identifies as a woman. So to take
But
away
every woman can't have a child. So what is she?
that part. Good
But
question.
make up your own category then. Just like how you made up.
Because
I just feel it's disrespectful to us. Make up your own category then. If you want to change your identity, they should have a separate genre or line for men that change from women to men. First, they should have a separate.
Lyssa Larry, what's your thoughts?
I feel like that's right. You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all could just be trans women because you transformed into a woman, bro. Like, come on now. Like, let's relax. For real. Don't take away my, you know what I'm saying, natural born identity. Like, because that's who I am. You know, I don't want to be a man and I like who I am. And you wanted to be a woman. So it's okay to be a trans woman. Like, you're good. We acknowledge you, sis. Now move on.
All right. Speaking of liking who you are, my friend is joining us. His name is David Ford. He's into fashion. He's got the funky fresh sunglasses. I had to put my David Fords on.
I was wondering why you was putting your glasses on, getting all cool, tilting your cap.
You see? Did you see me get fly?
I saw.
Hold on.
Let
me show you my Ford. Look at my David Ford. Look at these.
Oh, I like those. I might need me a pair.
These are fly. Okay, David Ford.
Okay, we see y'all with the glasses.
How y'all doing?
Dave.
He tilted his ball cap and everything. I was like, what
can y'all hear me?
Doing?
Yeah, we hear you, David Ford. First of all, thank you for coming on the show. Oh shit, what did I do? What did I do? Get out of there. David Ford. All right, we got lovely ladies with us today.
I see. I've been watching.
Shade, what type of glasses would you put on this lady right here?
You know what? I wish I've been driving today. This has been doctor appointment day. But she
Got it.
definitely fly enough. What state are you in?
Chicago.
Oh, you got to wear my cat eye. If you go to my
Oh,
website, look at my cat eye, you be in a cat eye for sure.
okay.
Now,
I'm gonna
now,
look
now,
it up.
now, Nicole Blue, she got a kind of lazy eye. What would you do with somebody? I'm joking. You know
Lazy.
I'm joking, Nicole. You know I'm joking.
That's strike two, Rodney. I'm gonna tell y'all last night
Wait,
this joker
hey,
on
Nicole
stage
got so
go
mad at
in
me.
his
Like I called
set.
her Michelle
And
Blue. Who the
you
hell is
gonna call
Michelle
me
Blue?
Michelle. Like you don't know my name.
I'm an idiot. You know I know your name.
So you know
And
your
I
name
remember
Rufus now.
you when you was a Rudy Poo. I remember you. I saw you skinny.
Rudy Poo is crazy.
Indeed, I saw you skinny too.
Nigga, I'm going back. I'm going back, Blue. I'm going back to Skinny Rodney. Now, Dave. Now you put the cat eye. What about Michelle? Michelle need that
My
other that
name ain't
Hollywood pair.
Michelle,
I got something
Rodney.
for her.
I'm
I
sorry,
got something
Nicole.
for her
Who is
special.
Michelle?
So
He called you
I got a
Nicole.
frame called the leather trim shield. We got a nice shield that will work on her perfectly.
Okay.
Very
I
perfectly.
love that. Now, Christina the Cougar. You know she got Cougar. We might have to go. She a little 4-eyed. So
So added.
Just
Paquito four-eyed.
disrespectful.
Paquito four-eyed. My prescription ain't that strong, Rodney.
Now, is she a
not
New
at all.
Yorker?
Not at all. Let me tell you something. Mine is strong. Like
My medicine is
so, I
light.
got LASIK years ago, and it's starting to wane now. But now I think she would look that like flying that pair you got on. That's fly to me.
Now, this is the ones getting ready to come out. Now, these aren't
Oh,
come out
them
yet.
ain't even
These
on
are
the
the
street yet.
DF23s. So these are
I
new to the
like that,
market.
Dave. Hold on, we
DF23s.
got to go full screen on these, Dave. What is that?
Nice and fresh.
Is that the same material? Is it heavy like these?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I didn't hear my
Yo,
recommendation.
I like
though.
that,
What's my
Dave.
recommendation? What do you recommend for me?
Yeah, so these will be on pre-order starting next month. So these are the new ones.
I like it. Now, Christine said, what would you recommend for her?
Now, you know what? Because she wears optical frames, I have a brand that's called the Ford Paris that would be very nice on her. A lot of nice, unique
Could she put
styles
a
and
prescription
colors.
in those?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Hey, this is my man Dave Ford. David Ford. Talk to me about the apparel, man, because you shot me some stuff last week. I was like, yo.
So we're starting the apparel line. Actually, I'm going to go for the ladies, very high end. And it's going to be very high end fashion. For the men, we're going to start out like really a not so much the aggressive high end, but it's going to be something. Somebody told me I'm a mix between Dapper Dan and Averix. That's a heck of a mix. So
That's huge.
it's really, it's a nice cross platform of clothing for everybody.
Now let me ask you this, Dave. Because you done got your beard funky fresh lined up.
Come on.
And it's like you got a little paint on there, Dave, because
Come on.
I know you at least my age.
Come on, we keep it clean, bro.
You got a little Benjamin Moore going on.
Rodney, why you do that?
I want to
You
know.
in
Look at
those-
me. I'm over here looking like Uncle Ben and Dave 25. I don't like it.
Hey, I'm going to tell you
With them
something.
glasses on, you look like new Ron Isley, boy. I was over here like, you're contagious, baby.
Let me just
The
put my glasses
barbers,
back
the
on. That's gonna
barbers
make
with
my
the
beard turn
Beijing
dark
man is
skin.
the best. We got to keep it right, man. My gray
all
don't grow
jokes
like
aside,
yours,
Dave,
though.
no
Let that
bullshit.
gray come in. That stuff looks sexy. Let it
These
come
glasses are incredible, dude.
Appreciate you. I
Dude,
like those on you.
it's got the little, I don't know if y'all can see, it's got a little snake skin around the rim.
Yes, sir.
It's got the snake skin on the side.
Yeah.
It's got the DF on it. It's really a high-end glass, man. And the glass is
Yeah, them
glass.
Ron Isley 3000s right there, boy.
What you call them?
Them Ron Isley 3000s.
Sing it for me, Lisa.
You're contagious.
Oh,
You stupid. All right. Hey, Dave, man, I know you got a doctor's appointment, man. I can't thank you enough for coming on, man, as per usual, bro.
no, I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate you having me. Everybody get to the website, dfceyewear.com. Use code Rodney Perry.
dfceyewear.com.
Yes.
I like those two. You looking like a little 1980 rapper in them. You looking a little Dougie Fresh in them a little bit.
Mm.
Those look a little. That's what they look like to me. A little old school.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. All right, Lyssa working her way back in. Dave, man, go to the doctor's appointment. God bless you, man. Have a great rest of the day.
Nice
I salute
meeting you.
y'all, man.
My man. Hey, y'all. Always a pleasure. David Ford comes on. Lyssa Laird is locking herself back in. What is this, ladies? Talk to me about this. What is how do I put this? Like, what is the biggest challenge for you as a female comic, if any?
For
Lyssa?
me, welcome.
Yeah.
I was talking about them glasses and they kicked me out. That's crazy.
Why would they do that? Why would they do that?
Why would they do that? So for me,
Lyssa Laird, first of all, got the best cheekbones in comedy. How about that?
Thank you.
Show some love. No, but what's the biggest challenge for women in comedy? Not necessarily you specifically, but in general.
I think in general, and I've actually encountered it a lot, is being attractive. People just assume you busting it down and expect you to Watusi for some stage time. And it's like, nah. Especially if you funny. When you're funny and attractive, it just seems like they like, nah, we not gonna put you on the stage. Like, you ain't coming on the road with me. Like, but we can do it. And it's like,
wow, how about that? Like, man, you know, it's really interesting because I hear that all the time. And like I've had like my female friends hit me up like, yo, so and so was like XYZ. I'm like, nigga, that nigga's a wonderful guy to me. But I'm not getting the true human being. You know what I'm saying? Or you don't know how dudes are around women. And it's really not cool all the time. Christine, have you encountered that as well?
Well, I've had my experiences with, like, I feel like, because I'm a young comic because I'm 4 years in, but I'm also a woman of 52. So, and I started at 48. So it's not like I'm a spring chicken. So I would get sometimes I would get a little bullied by certain situations, and I have to, and when I speak up, it's like I'm being too vocal. I have to sit back. I have to listen. Even the other day I was having a conversation with a few people, and it was like, I'm moving too fast. I need to slow down anyway, and I'm like, I'm not, why should I slow down? I have opportunities that are coming to me, and everybody's journey in comedy is different. My journey is not going to be your journey, and your journey is not going to be my journey. So I have different opportunities that are being afforded to me. So I'm going to take it. Like, you only got one life, and I don't think I'm doing it. I'm fast tracking it. I'm just moving how I'm moving because certain things are being offered to me. And if I want to create a stage, and if I want to create a stage for myself because you're not giving me a stage, why shouldn't I? Know?
Now, Nicole Blue, let me ask you this.
Yep.
You're a comedian, you be smashing stages. As you find your way to the top, who hates more, men or women?
Ooh.
Who hates more?
Who hates more?
I don't receive no hate. I don't know. I don't have no hate.
Okay, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Lyssa, am I tripping? I mean, are guys hating, or are other women like the issue?
I think that men are more vocal about the hate, and they do it with jokes. Would they just disguise it with LOL at the end? And I think women are those people who, in your face, they're so nice, but behind your back, they just stab you.
Yeah.
So I think it's pretty equal. It's just about the way it's done.
And like you said, I literally walked in on a live where somebody was talking about, I'm doing this for stage time, I'm doing that for stage time, from another state that has never met me, and is coming up with these random stories. And I'm like, because you felt as though I was unapproachable, you want to go talk about me, and you just don't know how I operate and how I move. I'm not one of those people that you can just talk about any kind of way.
Let me throw this out there, ladies. You a woman. You do like men. You know, like, are comedians off limits? Blue.
Are they off limits?
Yes.
They are for me now. I've had my share. I'm good.
She said, "I'm good, love and joy."
I'm good.
Christina
We're
the
all
Cougar.
co-workers now.
I mean, don't you tend to like funny people? Like, are comedians off limits?
I'm not saying that they're off limits, but for me right now, they are, because I'm just still fresh in the game. Like, I've seen people have healthy relationships and even become married as comedians. Like, I've seen it happen. And I'm not saying that I wouldn't, but right now I'm not. No.
Lyssa Laird, I don't believe relationships work between comedians, period. I've seen maybe one or two. What's your thoughts?
I'm good, love and joy. I wouldn't date a comic. I just wouldn't. I don't know. No. Nah.
I mean, I've always, I think funny women are attractive, you know, but, you know, I couldn't have a woman in the industry, period. You know, a person seeking the light, like my wife is not seeking the light. And that kind of works for us because, you know, I've seen guys that have women that are trying to get in that light, and it's always weird. But at the same time, ladies, y'all tell me this, it seems so difficult to date anybody because, I mean, they don't take either they come in, they meet you at a club, and then you gotta go out every night? Yes.
Yeah, right. Then they want to dummy you down, because I've had that too. I had an ex-boyfriend that broke up with me, wanting to get back with me after he saw what I was doing, but then he was calling me a buffoon, a clown, and all this other stuff. And I'm like, you making yourself look stupid. So leave me alone. Like, people want to kind of like, if you float around the room and you're a center of attraction, some men can't handle that. And they just automatically think that you're screwing everybody because you're laughing, you're joking. I'm flirty. So like I have a flirty banter with certain comedians that I'm just friends with, that I've known them before I was a stand-up comedian, and I still have that flirty banter with them. But I will never cross that line with them because they're my friends. And we just that's how we are.
Yeah, I'm really good for the hey love, what's going on?
Yeah.
Love? Hey boo, you know, and I'm good for hugging and cheeky kissing or whatever. And sometimes, like, you know, we be being funny with the comics that we real close to and stuff. And like, you might take a picture that look like we go together or something like that. And next thing you know, your phone is like, oh, you out here with these niggas. It's like,
whoa.
Relax.
What time you getting home?
Guy?
Blue, have you encountered any of that? I mean, you know, you're a good looking girl.
I have. That's why I stay to myself.
Wow. It seems like everything that women do is just so difficult. It's something you got to think about. My advice to the people I mentor and the comedians that I deal with is this: smash people you would smash anyway. Like don't smash a guy to get ahead, because most of the time they don't have the juice. They can't even get you ahead.
That part. If you smash, it's probably just a smash, just a smash. It ain't because you can do something for me.
Dead ass. That's for real right there. Because they be like, I'm like, sir, you get in the same rooms that I'm getting to, backstage in the same backstage I'm getting into, and you ain't on stage either. Shut up, stupid.
Shut up, stupid. But my sister's on the line, Candace. Candace has told me many times it's hard out here in these streets, man. What's the single life? Y'all don't have time to date. Am I right, Blue?
Oh, it's hard.
I don't. I got 2 children, one about to graduate, one freshman in high school. My hands are full. And I got a toxic ex-husband. Come on now, that's like trying to find a job with a felony. I don't even want to get into a relationship because that joker is toxic.
That's like finding a job with a felony. She need assistance.
That's a good one.
I heard that one, and
trying
I
to
said
find
that's
a job with a felony. Oh God. Hey, Lyssa Laird, you're an actress.
Mm-hmm.
Is there pressure to be more than a comedian?
Absolutely.
Talk to
Absolutely.
me
When
about
people
it.
find out my background, they expect a lot more. Like when people do skits and stuff with me, they expect the like that fire. And I be like, I got you. Don't worry. I got you, sweetheart. I work well under pressure. So yeah, I am
Mm-hmm.
looked at a little bit more different. They expect it to be better than, you know what I'm saying, some of this other stuff that they see.
Wow. Christina, I'm sorry. Your social media presence has been growing by leaps and bounds over the last year. You created this whole cougar image. Is it something you think you can maintain?
I think I'm doing a good job of maintaining it. Every so often, I go viral, and I've had a consistent track record since 2019. Thanks to Dion Cole this year, I made it to TMZ. So I just every now and then I hit one good. You continually make content, and you never know which one is gonna hit.
Right.
And that's what I do. That's
What's your formula? How long are you doing? Short form stuff, long form stuff? Like, I mean, because some of your videos is like a series too, right?
Yes, some of them have turned into like a series kind of situation. I'm working on getting one of them. I'm trying to get on a court show with one of them right now. So it's like it's just the cougar formula has worked. I think I can maintain. I think I could be a cougar for the rest of my life. People want to talk about being a jaguar, panther, all this other stuff. I'm always gonna be Christine the comedy cougar because I just like all the C's. They work good for me. C all day.
C's work for
I'm gonna
comedy
always
too.
be a sugar baby. I don't care how old I get.
What's a sugar baby?
I need me a sugar daddy. I don't need these little
She's a
young
sugar
boys.
baby.
Right.
And this is the thing. I'm not one of them that's gonna buy these. See, there's a difference, and I always tell people that there's a difference between a sugar mama and a cougar. I ain't buying these little young boys nothing. I actually have these young boys buying stuff for me. This other young boy want to take me out to dinner. He said he want to go to brunch on the water. I'm like, yes, boy, we can do that because I'm not paying.
Period.
I don't have Social Security. I don't have none of that stuff yet. I'm not that cougar. I will never be. I'm not that sugar mama. I'll always be a cougar.
Right. You know what? You bring up a great point. Do you pay for anything? I just learned a new word. It's called hobosexual.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I heard of that.
Are there men trying to move in with you because of your lifestyle? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, are guys actively like trying to move into your life?
I think a lot of jokers just trying to hit.
Before.
You got what?
I got by a homosexual before.
So wait. Lyssa, like, how far are you in the relationship before you realize you fucking take care of this guy?
Child, it was crazy because first of all, he was so smooth and everything was everything. And I'm like, oh my God, we got to kicking and chilling. Sex was everything. I'm like, yes. Then I started noticing he just never left. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. He never left.
He never left. And then slowly but surely, all his stuff was at my crib. And I ain't mad because I was really feeling him. You feel me? Then I looked up. He had lost his job. He had gave me his last little money. He's like, you know, babe, I'm working.
Oh, she froze.
That's him. He calling right now.
He disrupting the situation.
Christina, have you had a homosexual?
So so this is the thing. He didn't move into my house, but I moved him into my brother's house. So this is because I live with my mom. I'm not going nowhere. My mom is doing a life sentence with me. We got this beautiful co-op here, and I'm not going nowhere. She need me right now anyway. So this guy, I met him. He came straight out of jail, and he sucked my toes on the first date, and that's what did it for me. Because I was like, who is putting toes in their mouth on the first date? I'm like,
a nigga fresh out of jail. That's who.
Fresh out of jail. He was like trying to capture me. So after a while, he was, he moved out of the little tier program that he was in and was looking for some place to live. And I'm like, well, my brother got a basement and we could see me rent it out. So next thing you know, I'm there with him in the basement, and then he had to go. It was time. That didn't last. That didn't last for a year.
Nicole Blue, ain't no way you got the toxic ex-husband. Ain't no way you let no homosexual move in with you.
You better know it. I don't play those games.
Alert.
Don't nobody even come to my house. No one comes to my house but family. I don't like that at all.
Right. Good for you. Hey, y'all. I'm on with some of the funniest ladies in the game. They popped in here today, kicking it with your boy. All right, ladies. You can fly or you can run real fast. What are you gonna do, Christine?
I'm flying.
Flying.
I'm flying. I want to run.
Really?
You know, oddly enough, I used to have dreams when I was younger that I could jump really high. It was so crazy, almost like the ground was a trampoline. And no matter what kind of step I took, I would just springboard. And it
Wow,
was
do we
so
know what
weird
that
to me.
means? That might mean something.
I don't know, but you got me thinking about it now. But I used to have these dreams where I would just be walking and all of a sudden I would just take flight and I couldn't stop. I just was
Maybe that
jumping
means
so high.
you're gonna blow up. Wow.
Look at God.
Lyssa
I receive
Laird,
that.
you
I
can
receive it.
fly or you can run real fast. Which one you doing?
Fly.
I think you
Exactly.
muted, kiddo. I think she's
She
muted.
said fly. She said fly.
Can you hear me now? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm flying.
She
Yes.
said fly.
Like an eagle, baby.
Okay, next question, ladies. Would you rather be the best comic in the world or have the best vagina?
Nah.
You can't have both. Blue.
Trash. So you're saying the vagina is trash? Like it's
No.
not
You wait till we get to you. Blue. Why is that a tough question?
The devil.
I'm gonna be funny regardless. I'm gonna be funny.
So you taking the best vagina in the world? You already got it. You know what? Get off my phone. Okay. Christine the Cougar.
I just want to know: does it mean that my vagina is gonna be trash if I'm the
First of all, I've never had no bad vagina. All the vagina that I've ever partook in.
Like, how do you get I don't need the best vagina in the world. Like,
Hold on. Let me say it again. You either had the best vagina in the world, or you the best comedian in the world. You can't be both. It's one or the other.
You play too much.
I don't need the best. I don't think I need the best vagina in the world because then I have everybody trying to come at me. I think I'd rather. I know I'm funny, but damn it, Rodney, like shit. I guess I'll be the best comedian in the world.
Right.
That vagina might get me in trouble.
Right.
Oh, it's definitely gonna get you in trouble. Lyssa Laird. Would you rather have the best vagina in the world or be the best comedian in the world?
Man,
you cannot have both.
Man. Like, just give me the best vagina.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, because I just feel be funny as hell. I just want to be the funniest. You feel me? But I mean, what if I fall on hard times? I gotta use this little tootie.
Hello?
You know what I'm saying?
You making a valid
If
point.
you the best comedian in the world, you never gonna fall on hard time.
You never gonna fall on hard
You
times.
never know. I can have bad money management. You never know. But this coochie gonna have my back.
Wow, how about that? How about that?
How about
the ladies have spoken. All right, ladies. Last question. Would you rather have a guy that was rich and generous with a small penis, or poor and broke with a big penis?
I need that money because we can go purchase him a penis. I'm sorry, extendo clip.
Where
or
you
something.
gonna get a penis from?
Nicole, what you say? I need that money, Frankie.
I need that money because we can go purchase him a extendo clip. Okay.
What is an extendo? Is that a thing?
Yes.
That is a thing.
Yes.
It is.
I think y'all making up stuff. Okay.
Absolutely
Christine, you're not gonna say the same thing.
I am actually because
Give me that
I'm
money
stressed out.
because you got hands. Listen, if you have, you can get creative. Okay, you got hands, mouth. You can get creative, so you can get the job done. You got toys. It's too many
Yes.
other creative things. There's a lot of men out here with impotence and who trying to stuff a pile of laundry in your drawer. Okay, things just
Boom.
don't get
You're not
hard
gonna
no more. So
get it now.
they get creative.
So wait, so he can
When
have.
that thing is weak
So
and
you don't
it's
want
just
to take the
dangling
big
and they
penis
trying to
and
stuff
he
it
mess
in,
around and
that's
be
just
impotent.
like. That's just try
Right.
when them men be having them little gummy bears trying to stuff it in. That's like when your mama tell you to hurry up and clean up your room and you stuff all your clothes in
You
the drawer
push
real fast.
out,
I hate you, Nicole Blue.
but she ain't wrong
Lisa
on that. She
Laird,
right.
a small
Tell me the
penis
lie.
that's rich or a big penis that's poor?
Give me Lil Willie with them fat pockets.
Wow. You know what? We're going to take a break. We come back. We're at the top of the hour. We talk about this brand new book. It's called Single Black Male Addicted to Females. Candace say she needed y'all today. Said I needed these crazy ladies. Yo, I cannot thank y'all enough. It's not over. We got a couple more minutes in the show. Amir says, what the fuck is an extended clip?
Google it.
Trina Pinkett says, show her the money too. She with y'all on that.
Yeah, you got to get that money. These little,
Don't nobody
I'm
care
not gonna
about
be,
no sex. Don't nobody
I'm
care about
broke.
that. The
I ain't
job
had
can
sex
get done because all this single time I done had, I know how to do an oil change. You better cut it out.
Oil change? What?
I ain't
Look,
had
y'all.
nothing in a minute. I
All
know
right.
how to satisfy myself. We
That
gonna make
part.
it. We gonna make it come regardless of what you
That
got.
Oh
part.
God, ladies, hold your horses. Hey, I'm Rodney Perry. You're tuning in to Rodney Perry Live. Lisa Laird, Christina Cougar, Nicole Blue, and Michelle Blue. All right, we'll be right back. More show.
Get ready for America's number one funny man. What? Hey! Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's number one funny man, Rodney.
It's your boy Rodney Perry. We're back in full effect. Tons of stuff today, man. We covered so much. Shouts out to my co-hosts that are in the building. Let's do this. What's happening over on Rolling Out Magazine? Before we get that, okay. Tiana Taylor opens up about preparing to portray Dionne Warwick. I didn't know that. Tiana Taylor to play Dionne Warwick. That's gonna be good. Let's get my co-host back in here. All right, Lisa Laird. Lisa is toggling between the car and the outside. Is it cold in Chicago today? All right.
No, it's warm.
It looked like a beautiful day. Nicole Blue, we know what's on the mind of the woman. This is beautiful. All right. Tiana Taylor to play Dionne Warwick. That's what friends are for. Howard University basketball coach Kenny Blakely leads on and off the court. I don't know what that means. Have you seen this story, ladies? Young M.A. shares update on health. So Young M.A., the rapper, had went through this some health issues, but she has reclaimed her space and said that she is just fine. Any thoughts about Young M.A., Lisa?
I'm not sure if it's like a alcoholism or a drug thing, but it definitely looks like maybe jaundice or something.
I
Because of
said
the
that
yellowness in her eyes and
kidneys.
everything. Yeah, it looks like maybe her kidneys are maybe failing her a
Failing.
bit.
Yeah, I once had a homeboy, and you could tell a lot about a person by the whites of their eyes.
Mhm.
If your whites aren't white, you probably abuse your body some way, shape, or form.
Yep.
Real quick, let's see what else is happening over here on Rolling Out. Oh, the basketball team that has decided to go to the White House. The LSU girls, they had originally turned it down, but they went back and said, you know what, we're gonna go. But notice, little white lady, you can't be treating us all kind of crazy. And when do we start letting everybody come, including the losers? How about that? Are you saying something, Christina? Nobody can hear you in the world.
Yeah, that's not a participation trophy.
No, at all.
That's not cool. And
I
everybody
don't
that
even
has
think
won.
it's not exciting for nobody to go to White House anymore because nobody in the White House anybody want to be with.
Don't nobody want to see them folks.
Don't nobody care about them people in that White House. Come on,
That man got dementia anyway. He probably won't even know who he talking to.
You hear me?
Don't do that. The name of
They
the
didn't
book.
watch the damn game.
Ever since Biden fell off that bicycle, it's been downhill.
It was downhill before he got on the bike.
Sir.
The name of the book is Single Black Male Addicted to Females, and Keon Caver is the author. I allowed him to use my physique on the cover, and I'm first of all, I don't need all them damn faces either.
That was
from when 90.
That was 19. That was your 19.
Why you bullshitting in the 90s?
That was your 1980s.
In the 90s. Easily.
Cut it out. You got to show me the receipts. Show me the receipts.
Ronnie ain't seen a six.
No. All bullshit aside. Like Comics is fat now. Young Comics is fat. I was in shape.
The last six-pack Rodney saw he had on Spider-Man draws.
The last six-pack Rodney had was those ginger ales on his live the other day.
Wow. First of all, I allowed the man. Matter of fact, let me bring Keon. He'll verify it. Keon.
Don't bring that man on here lying on you.
I'm about to bring him on. Keon.
Oh my goodness.
Let's start off by saying thanks, man. Let me use your old pictures from.
You better cut it out.
See, thank you, sir.
How much did he pay you to say that? How much did he pay you to say that?
Don't worry about that, Keon. The book is out right now on all platforms where you buy books. And Keon has another way for you to get the audio book as well. Single Black Male Addicted to Females. This is our book of the month. And man, Keon has found it. He's kind enough to come on and hold on. You stay right there, Keon. First of all, Keon, turn your phone sideways so you can fit in the screen all the way. All right.
Am I here?
Yeah. There we go. Wow. All right, ladies and gentlemen. A bad gal.
Ooh, hey everybody.
How are you, sis?
Hey. I am doing amazing. How are you guys doing today?
You have read the book, and you tell me, say, Rodney Perry, I'm about to read this bitch again.
I'm about to listen. I can't wait to read it again. I'm ready for the next one, actually. And
let me ask you this, sis.
Yeah.
Miss Nunu.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Uh-huh.
What did you learn about men from this book?
Oh man. Okay, so it's definitely more than one thing. For this book, I learned that men, because for me, a lot of the time, you know, like when you're dating and stuff, you can kind of feel like, okay, this man may not have good intentions, but I learned from this book that a man can have the best of intentions and things still don't, and you know, I don't want to give the book away too much, but yeah, that's the thing that I learned, is that men can really have good intentions. Yeah.
Now they say black folks don't read. You are a direct a contradiction of that. What made you pick this particular book up?
So the book was a gift to me. My partner brought me the book, and when I started reading the book, I thought to myself, I was like, why he brought me this book? Because
when you say your partner, are we talking about your business partner, boyfriend, girl? You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about the man that I'm dating, right? So
Hold
I'm
on
in a
now.
committed.
So your man got you a book with my picture on the cover.
Yes, he did. Is that
That's his man's story. He gonna stick to it.
That's you, Mr. Perry. Is that you?
Hold on, let me go and flex.
Oh Lord.
No, all jokes aside. It's a novel. Talk about the author, man. Like when you get into this book, and it's a man's perspective. It's his ups and downs. It's him finding his way. What stands out the most?
Okay, so the character that I was able to identify with the most, or the situation that I identified with the most, was the relationship that he had with Francis, right? Because I am in somewhat of a similar situation. For me, the book had me from the beginning. Like, I started a book and the book messed my entire 2 days up following that because I couldn't put it down. That's how good the book is. I would advise that not just women read this book, but men read the book too, because it gives such a really, really good understanding of the different dynamics that you can experience in relationships. You know, sometimes you have a negative experience in a relationship and you feel like, okay, I'm just going to give up. I ain't going to do this no more because love is not out there, or I'm never going to find the right person that I'm looking for. So I definitely advise that everybody, read the book.
And you can go on Amazon and anywhere you buy books and get this book. The name of it is Single Black Male Addicted to Females. Keon, let me ask you, bro, to hear Miss Nunu break it down about your book, what does it do for your heart, man? Because you were alone with this character in these composites before the world got to see her, man. What does it do for your heart to hear her speak on your book now?
It's amazing. It definitely touches my soul and my spirit to know that I could take some adversity and twist it around, add some fiction to it, and bring it to people, to the world, and then touch some spirits and have them go through some of the similar emotions that I anticipated. I think this book touches all kinds of different emotions. It'll touch your spirit. It definitely will, make you upset with the character at moments. It will make you feel sorry for certain characters at the moment. It will make you question love. It will make you question reciprocity. It will make you and teach you the definition of real love as well.
Now you're a novelist now, Keon. You're a novelist. Will you flip this idea on his head? Single black female addicted to males. Can we look for the other side of this?
Chuckling with a friend of mine, she was like, I should write a book. It should be single black female addicted to males. And I was like, maybe it should be single black female addicted to female.
I like it. You know what? We got Christine the Cougar. We got Lyssa Laird. We got Miss Nicole Blue. Like if our hero was which one of them would he want to smash first?
Wait, is this a question for Kiva? Because I'm like, I've read the book. Now I'm into it now because I have a good understanding of how he made it.
All right, go ahead, Nunu, break it down. Who he gonna try to get?
I would say it would definitely be Lyssa first.
Oh, Lyssa. Let's take Lyssa full screen. Lyssa, she's got a good face. She got cheekbones. She got a little she got a good smile. Little Bluetooth on her. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what this little door knocker thing. That's cute. All right.
I can't stand you, Roddy.
Okay, Lyssa is first. Who's second, Nunu?
I can't really see.
Why Nicole Blue leaning into the camera?
I'm not. I was sitting up. I'm in my bed. Calm down.
Sure you are.
So to be honest with you, I could see the character definitely dating all of the women on the platform, and I want to tell you why. So his taste was diverse. It really was. He seemed to be one of those characters that focused in on specific things about an individual woman, right? So he didn't have a type per se. And it definitely caused some individual, some interesting choices for him to make with these individuals. It really
Okay, stay
did.
right there. No. Keon, are guys typically like that? Are guys diverse, like when it comes to the women they pick, or are they not? Are they just not picking on looks? They're picking on something else that these women may have in common.
From my experience, when I talk to my homies, I think that some people have a type and some people don't have a type. I have a friend, he just likes women that are like 5'4", but he's looking for instead of personality characteristics, he's first looking for physical. And then I have friends that look for personality and look for career first. So it really just depends on what their intentions are.
I know for me personally, I prefer sexy over anything. And so the people I tend to get with tend to look different, but they all are sexy. If that makes any sense.
But is it sexy as an appearance or energy and aura?
The energy and aura, absolutely. Energy and aura.
Because you can have a flirtatious energy of you and look like who shot John and didn't kill his ass, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
who are you?
I women that are real feminine, you know.
That you say you prefer a feminine woman?
A very feminine, like a girly girl, you know, type of woman.
You know I like a woman that's competitive. Like if your ass ain't competitive, you is not gonna be my woman. Like that's just kind of where I like. We play spades, dominoes, bid whist. I don't want no. It's just a game ass bitch on my team.
No, we gotta win, baby. We gotta win. We gotta get this.
Okay.
Especially if there's money involved, we gotta get this money, baby.
And I'm gonna cut you out while we doing it.
Nunu, you about to embark on this journey again with this particular book. What are you looking to get out of it on a second read?
Okay, so the most unexpected part for me was there's a shooting that happens in the book. And yeah, I don't even know if I can really speak on that part, but
you didn't give that shit away so smooth already, though. Goodness gracious.
That was the one of the well, it was the most unexpected part about the shooting is who it was, right? So yeah, you guys just definitely have to go out and get the book. Everybody has to get this book. Women.
Now Miss Nunu, let me talk to you about this because I asked Keon this and he couldn't give me no answer. I need you to give me an answer.
Okay.
Who's gonna play the main character in the movie?
Lyssa Laird. Okay.
The main character's the guy.
The main character. Wow. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who would play the main character. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. It just depends.
I mean,
you know
we got to look at the hot guys in the game. You got Jonathan Majors. You got Jonathan Majors. You got Creed. You got Denzel, but he might be a little old.
Guys, he looks like you got a little Morris Chestnut chest on that.
Little Morris Chestnut.
Yes, I love me some Morris, child.
Yeah,
he a classic.
Denzel Washington's son could possibly play the role.
Yes.
Ooh, I like that guy too.
Or you know what? Maybe Rodney, you can play the role. You know.
If the role is a good,
together, though.
Nah, Nunu, if the role is a good Uncle Daddy, you can give it to Rodney.
Hey, he's stupid. Somebody said Idris Elba.
Idris Elba. That's definitely Idris is fine. He can definitely play the role.
Delicious. I love Idris.
Somebody said Jonathan Majors is not.
Write a book about these Uncle Daddies out here still popping out babies, being grandpa daddies, dropping their toddlers off at school and still out here in these streets with these little young ladies.
First of all, you're going to leave my buddy out of this. Hey, my best friend, 51 years old, married to a 30-year-old woman, just had his second child.
How old?
51.
That's too old.
You talk about grandpa daddy.
That is selfish because he ain't even gonna see the child grow up. That's selfish.
He ain't gonna see that. But he told her, he said, if we have a baby, this is your responsibility. He told her.
That's selfish.
Keon Caver, man, first of all, man, I can't thank you for allowing us to showcase the book over here at Rodney Perry Live. Man, what do you want people to walk away with this? What life lessons do you want to impart on people that read this book?
There are a few different lessons, but the primary lesson is to make sure that through any adversity that you go through, you learn how to, make lemonade out of lemons. So, you want to take all your negative experiences and combine them and get some counseling, and then pull something positive out of it.
All right, let's play a game. Keon, the title is everything. Single black male addicted to females. That's almost a Kanye lyric. I love it.
That's how I keep saying it in my head too.
So if you guys, everybody on the panel, if you could title your life like a book, title your life like a book. We're gonna start with you, Miss Nunu. Title your life like a book. What's the title?
Growing Fabulous.
Ooh, come on now.
Growing Fabulous.
I like that. All right, Nicole Blue. I don't know what this young lady gonna say. Oh God.
I'm really thinking of something about like a roller coaster ride. So I was like thinking, the ride of your life, the ups and downs of my blue life.
Ooh, you had a little byline too with that motherfucker. Okay, I like that. I like that. All right, Christine the Cougar.
Switching lanes, baby. Switching lanes. I'm always switching lanes.
I like that.
Okay.
I ain't staying in no
Switching
lane.
lanes. And finally, Lyssa Laird.
It would be Confessions of a Professional Girlfriend.
Ooh.
I like that.
I want to read the first chapter of that right now.
I'm actually writing it.
Good stuff. Okay. Okay, let me title my book. My book is Stroking, the Clarence Carter story.
What I be doing? I be stroking to the
Good
left,
night.
stroking to the right.
And I would talk about having my stroke and then my sex life as it matured. Because I had a stroke 6 years ago. So I would talk about, nobody talks about your sex life after having a stroke. And I think that there's a need for that. And
now
I actually was gonna say something. I was gonna say you talking about stroking more like stuffing. You stuffing them clothes in the drawer.
First of all, we ain't stuffing no clothes in no goddamn. You know what? Shut up.
He ain't have to do you like that because he's gonna
did not.
use his old body on the cover of that book too.
First of all, the name of the book, Single Black Male Addicted to Retail, I always say it wrong. Single Black Male Addicted to Females. Keon says it's a compiler. It's not all him. What passage is you, Mr. Caver?
What passage is me?
Uh-oh.
Don't get this.
I want Miss Nunu to hear this one.
What passage is me?
Oh, Miss Nunu, you should guess.
I think a little bit of everything, actually, maybe.
It was like a little bit here and there, but there's some maturity, definitely maturity. I can tell you that, with faced with being chastised, I think that I had a natural ability to be vindictive, for sure.
Wow.
And I just had a natural ability to be vindictive. So grew up in a household full of children, being a middle child where I have 3 older brothers and 2 younger brothers. I couldn't really beat up my older brothers, so I had to do a little slick shit. Excuse my language, a little slick shit on the side to kind of get them back or whatever, right? So kind of passive aggressive. So to say that, that characteristic carries with Keenan throughout the book in certain areas, and it bites him in the ass.
Wow, how about that? One act drama says her title would be A Life Full of Drama. A Life Full of Drama. All right, Keon, man, first of all, thank you again for popping on with us, man. The book club is going strong. Go get a copy of this book, man. It is absolutely a dope book, a great read. How do we find the book, sir?
You can find the book on Amazon. It's on Barnes & Noble. You can get it at Walmart.com as well. It's all over online. Just Google single black male addicted to females, or you can go straight to Amazon and put it in, and it'll be to your doorstep in a day.
Well, let me ask you this.
Kindle
You're
version.
self-published here, am I right?
I am. I'm self-published.
Wow. Are you looking to become a publishing company? Will you publish other authors, or will you only do your own stuff?
You know, initially I'm publishing my own book, this first book and everything, but I'm willing to help other authors or people who are interested in becoming authors and show them exactly how to self-publish. I did create my own publishing company specifically for this book. And, you know, I followed all the steps that I found online and got a mentor who previously published a book to give me some insight and just make sure that I didn't make any
Hey, you did a great job, man. You know what I look for when I read a book? Typos. You don't have one freaking typo in this book.
In the book.
No, you definitely need different editors to go through the book and, you know, monitor, look for typos. I mean, that's copy editing. So it's very important for you to do format editing and copy editing. So
dude, I hired an editor. My book is a quarter the size of yours, and I hired an editor, and that he must have been editing in another language.
There's different types of editors, right? Because you got a copy editor, then you got a formatting editor. So you got to make sure that you get the right type of editor for the type of editing that you're looking for.
You know what? That's a whole nother conversation we need to have, is how to self-publish a novel. You've done that, man, and you're expert on that now. Again, real quick, Amazon, Barnes & Noble. I have the soft copy. Is there a hardcover of this book?
You can order a hard copy on Amazon as well.
If you want to go audio, I'm looking into doing some voiceover. So if you want an audio version.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Everybody should also make sure that you guys, whoever is going to purchase the book, just set aside enough time to be able to read it, because I promise you, I picked it up, I opened it, I missed conference calls, probably lost us some money.
No, you didn't.
For 2 days, I didn't do nothing. I took a shower.
Let me go on Amazon and get this book. I love a good book now.
Hey, wait, you in the shower with the book outside.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
A waterproof version of the book.
Last thing, Keon, how do we stay in touch, man? What's your social media?
You can find me. I'm just on Instagram. I'm at Key from Cali, Ke from Cali, CALI.
Hey, I posted his link on my page. You should be able to get there through there if you can't just find him. Man, Keon, thank you for coming on. Miss Nunu, how do we stay in touch? Can we be your friend?
Absolutely. Y'all can follow me on the gram at BADGYAL NEWNEW.
Come on, bad gal.
Bad gal.
Bad gal.
I love it. My co-host for the day in the building. Man, I called this lady at the last minute. She came in and rocked with me. She done drove all over Chicago. She on the south side, the west side. I love it. She's not afraid to throw that lingerie on and be funny.
Ooh.
Lyssa Laird, man. How do we stay in touch?
It's all right there at the bottom. It's my name. I am Lyssa Laird over all social medias. I'm always posting my shows. I'm always posting where I'm at. So pull up on me.
Pull up on me in full effect. Miss Christina Cougar, how do we stay in touch?
So my social media is right there, Christine the Comedy Cougar. I got a show coming up this Sunday at Two Sisters and Four Brothers in Harlem and 116th Black-owned restaurant. Sunday brunch. I don't know why they call it brunch, because it opens at 7. I mean, it opens at 5 and the show's gonna be at 7. And I got my homie Smokey Suarez headlining that show for me.
I love it. Hey, let me ask you this, Keon, before we let you get out of here. Are you going to be doing any live events, man? I know people would love to be in the same room with you and do it like Q&As.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I'm looking to be in Tampa, Florida in May, and I'll follow back up with you and get you all the info.
Let me know, man, because if we catch the right day, man, I might be able to come down there and maybe host it for you.
For sure. Yeah, I think.
All right. And finally, Nicole Blue, how do we stay in touch?
Right there below my name, you see it. I'm your girl Blue One. You can always just type in Nicole Blue because it's only one me, no H, because I ain't no hoe. How about it? Okay, there's no H in Nicole. Yeah, I'm gonna be at Monticello this week, Thursday and Saturday. Like Lyssa said, pull up on me and come get this funny. How about it?
I'm going to pull up Thursday. I know that. Hey, y'all, my name is Rodney Perry. You're tuning in to Rodney Perry Live. What a great show today. Thank y'all for popping in. And no, fellas, if you got money, you can pull. No, fellas, if you got money, you can pull any one of these ladies on the panel. Maybe not Nunu. But the rest of these girls will give it up if you got to pay.
You better have a bag, baby. Have a bag.
Have a bag.
Or step up correct.
That's the next book. Yeah, do it if you got money.
We'll buy you an extendo clip.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Wow. How about that? I'm about to go Google extendo clip. Shit.
Come correct on it.
Kill y'all ass with brand new penis. All right. It's been amazing. My name is Rodney Perry. You're tuning in to Rodney Perry Live. We do this show every single day. We could not do it without you. Thank you, ladies. Great conversation too, my God. If you're a woman in comedy, you need to go back and listen to this. And we're on all platforms. You can listen to audio, you can listen to video. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on the streaming platform, Media Room 360, and we are here every day. My name is Rodney Perry, and that is our show. Peace out.
Get ready for America's #1 funny man. What?